Welcome to Carpe Dime, a podcast about personal finance and everyday life. I'm Nicole Jackson.
And I'm Jamie Davidson from Financial Center First Credit Union. Thanks for spending your free time listening to us talk about how life and family affects us achieving our financial goals. Well, Nicole, it's that time of year again. The leaves are starting to change. Some of us are breaking out the flannels. Some of us wear flannels all the time because, that's our generation. And some of people like myself are just trying to see how long we can go without turning on the furnace, the heat, because, it costs money.
Oh, yeah, people do that. I might be guilty. We may have already turned ours on.
No way. You've already turned yours on? It's not... Wow.
But, hey, we have kids to keep warm.
Oh, kids to keep warm. I tell my kids, put on more clothes.
Yeah, well...
So, it's also that time of year when everyone starts to think about those different holidays that are coming up, right?
Yeah, specifically Thanksgiving. That one's big. I hear turkeys are already kind of, hard to get.
Is there a run on turkeys this year?
So far. Christmas, and if you're really lucky, you might have a few birthdays sprinkled in there into the mix.
Yeah, do you have those?
Yeah, actually.
We do too, right?
My mom, husband, my kid.
Both my daughters, yeah.
So, how do you make sure you can celebrate all season without breaking the bank or dipping into those emergency funds?
That's the question, right? And today, that's what we're going to do. We're going to discuss how to budget for the holidays, and not only that, but the rest of the year as well, because it's not just the holidays; it's everyday life.
It is.
So, let's get started here. Did you come up with some facts?
I found a few.
Did you?
I guess a couple.
Couple? Two? So
Yeah, two.
We got those from Consumer Affairs survey, and what did you find out?
Well, 31% of people go into debt for holidays.
31% go into debt for the holidays. Wow. I think about that, and that's mind-boggling, but I think back to my life as a child growing up, and that happened in our house. My parents tended to go in debt in the holidays and didn't pay it off until the tax check came in. So I guess it's still happening.
It is.
What else did you find?
Well, 1 in 5 people will actually dip into their emergency funds just to pay for Christmas presents and holiday stuff.
And that's really scary because we have a large percentage of our population that doesn't even have an emergency savings account. So these are the ones that actually do. So 20% are dipping in, and those that don't have, the question is, what are they doing? And the answer goes back to, I think, the first one is they're going into debt, whatever that might look like for that person. So really, our goal today is to come up with ways so that doesn't happen, right?
Right.
Okay, so what are we going to do? We got a few things, right? How many do we have?
I came up with 5.
We have 5 things to do? Okay, what's number 1?
Well, start planning now. Create a spending plan for the holidays. Don't just think about Christmas, but think about Thanksgiving, anything leading up to that.
Everything. The holidays. So right now we need to be thinking about Thanksgiving and Christmas and
birthdays,
New Year's and birthdays. Wow. And should we have a budget for each one of those? Is that how what we recommend?
I mean, you could do a budget for each one, or you could have a lump budget that you're looking to spend through the end of the year and break it down.
Yeah, I know in our house, Halloween's a big one. I think it is in yours as well, yes?
It is, yeah.
Yeah, and we tend to overspend, so we have to come up with a budget for that. If not, we would buy...
all of the Halloween decorations.
Yeah, we'd go to the Halloween store every day.
You don't do that?
Well, I don't, but...
I mean, they might know our names in Spirit Halloween. It's okay.
Okay, yeah, very good. So we want to have this budget. We want to write it down. Why?
Well, you are 1.5 times more likely to achieve a goal if you write it down.
Is that what I'm doing wrong then? I'm not writing down my goals.
Are you writing down your goals? I mean, I think I kind of do it out of habit because I like to check things off my list. So I think having that goal is probably helpful to me because I can mark things off as I'm hitting those goals.
So we're going to write it down.
Yeah.
We're going to plan now. And, make sure you're sharing this with other people in the family, though, right? Because if you're the only one that has that plan, that doesn't go very well, does it, Nicole?
No, it really doesn't. And if you all don't have the same kind of goal in mind, it could quickly go way beyond the budget that you
way beyond. And the other thing,
set.
like we were talking about earlier, before we got on here, make sure you're planning your holiday parties, your Thanksgiving. If you're hosting Thanksgiving dinner, that's going to cost a lot of money. Trust me, I know we do it every year, and we tend to go above and beyond. So if you're going to do that or have the holiday party, make sure you're putting that in that budget as well, because you want to be successful. We don't want to be one of the ones that goes into debt, right?
Exactly.
All right, number 2. Make your own naughty and nice list. You're not the big guy. You don't have to give everybody something. Now, Nicole, she probably likes to give everybody gifts. Is that you, Nicole?
I feel like I need to reciprocate every gift that I get. If I didn't get them something and they get something for me, super awkward. So I think it's better to plan ahead to have something for everyone just in case,
But it's okay to say no and not to give to everybody.
Yeah, it really is.
Do you do that?
No, yeah, I do. I have I think over 20 nieces and nephews, and
that's a lot of presents.
It really is. If you gave them all something, so either I pick my two favorites or just nobody gets anything.
Oh, wow. I'm a bad uncle. I never get any of them anything, I guess. So.
Well, we don't do that now because,
So yeah, because you've really got to think about that and realize where it's all going. But I just did learn something. I'm going to get her something right before the holidays, because then she'll feel like she needs to get me something just to create stress in your life. That's my goal there. But
the gift of stress. Thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, and I found a really cool app when it comes to planning for the holidays. It's called Santa's Bag, where you can actually put in the person's name and the gifts, and it's all right there. So you keep track of it. You don't have to. I know you like notebooks.
Mm-hmm,
There's nothing wrong with that. But if you want to do that on your phone, my wife used it last year. She loved it. So Santa's Bag, if you're listening, hey, throw us a little bit of,
swag. We like
swag. Everybody likes swag, right?
Yeah, exactly.
You get swag, I get swag.
So does the app mark stuff out as it's going through? Like, can you see that? Because that's kind of like my satisfaction is seeing that line.
Crossing it off. Yes.
Has to be crossed off the list.
Oh, okay.
Or
you'll have to look at that on your own and decide if you like it or not. Because if it's doesn't, I'm sure there's an app that does.
Yes.
What's number 3?
Well, number 3 is clip coupons and collect coupon codes for your online retailers and comparison shop while you're doing that.
Right. It's a lot of people nowadays. It used to be you cut coupons and you take them to the store. Nowadays, a lot of them are on your phone. They're on your apps.
Mm-hmm.
There's all kinds of great apps out there. There's one I know you really like. What's it called again?
Honey.com. Thank you, YouTube, for teaching me about sites through watching awful videos with my kids. Apparently, with that add-on, you can be shopping, and when you go to checkout, it actually updates your cart and says, "Hey, there's a better deal over here."
Oh, wow. So they're tracking you where you are, huh?
Not creepy at all.
Not creepy at all. Yeah, I've got a few that I know we've done an app one before as far as when it comes to doing a podcast, but the one I love that we use is Flip. We use it every week, but we really love it during the holidays because I used to have to run and try to find a newspaper so that
What's a newspaper?
What's a newspaper, right? Well, try to find one on Thanksgiving because they all get sold out quickly and they charge more money because it has all the advertisements in it, right?
Okay.
So, but with Flip, all the ads are right there on the phone, so you know exactly what you're looking for, and you know days before.
Nice.
Pretty cool, right?
It is.
So there's all kinds of those out there. Just I'm sure people out there, you have your favorite. Let us know what your favorites are. Love to hear that. Number 4. Create personalized gifts. Now, this is one of those things that a lot of people don't think about doing, but I think it's a great thing where if you're good at making something.
I love to make personalized gifts, but I always feel really weird giving them because I don't feel like it has that value.
Well, I'm going to give you permission. Not that you need permission, but I'm going to tell you as a person that received personalized gifts from my grandmother growing up, I enjoyed them. And it makes, now that I'm an adult, I look back and I think it's really cool. And I've gotten some personalized gifts in the last couple of years, and to me, it's a lot. It makes me happy because I'm guilty of being the guy that it's hard for me to receive gifts because it's like if I want it, I can go buy it. But if it's something that you actually made, it's really cool.
I think as an adult, you get to the point where you realize that adults, if they do have good budgeting and spending habits, that they're more likely to, if they want something, they're going to buy it.
Right.
So once you get to the gift-giving season, I think it is those thoughtful, handmade, more personalized gifts that mean a lot more, especially when you think about the time that goes into picking the right gift.
Right, yeah, and doing it, and that's really cool because my wife does that too, and I see the joy she gets by creating that, not stress, it's more joy, right?
Right.
Now, that being said, I like personalized gifts, but anybody's got a good bottle of scotch, I'll take that too. Just want to put that out there. What's number 5?
Number 5 is providing the gift of your time, which, it goes back to personalized gifts in a way, but with the pandemic and people staying further apart over the last year, the opportunity is there now that they're vaccinated to spend that time that you missed with grandma playing cards or
making dinner,
hanging out, watching a movie.
Right. It's a great thing, and it's amazing because this is something we practice at home too, and that's what they really prefer to have.
Absolutely. I mean, you're not going to get that time back, so you might as well enjoy it while they have the opportunity.
It's easier to spend the money, but it feels better to go and spend the time, right? And
looking back anyway, I mean, there might be a few tense moments where you're like, I could have just thrown $20 at this and been done. But in the long run, it's better to, have that time.
I think we've all had that in our lives, but, not all the time. The other great thing is, too, it's not just that, though. It's about giving time to if you've got a not-for-profit that you believe in, that's a good time to go and do that with your family and spend time doing that, because that brings everybody together. So.
Yeah, we actually took my kids one year over to the local animal shelter, and we took care of the dogs, took them out, let them play in the yard.
You're very brave, because if we took my children to the animal shelter and my wife, I'd be really afraid of how many we'd bring home.
Oh, we went home with a no. But my kids really enjoyed going into the cat room because all the cats were everywhere and,
Yeah, I'm going to throw a little bit out there. Nicole, how many cats do you have?
4 too many.
4 too many. There you go. Yeah. So, be careful. Go help out at the shelter, but don't bring any back with you.
Yes, don't bring them home.
All right, so let's recap. The 5 things you want to do for the holidays to stay within budget is what? Number 1 is?
You want to start planning now. Create your list and stick to it.
Okay. Make that naughty list or nice list, and make sure you have that written down so you're not buying for everybody, because you don't want to have to do that. Because it costs money.
It does, but also you want to make sure that you're thinking about your teachers ahead of time, because if you throw in your teachers and the bus driver at the last minute, then that can get back into
Oh, yeah, and I'm going to, we're recapping here, but I'm going to tell you, make sure you're buying for your teachers. My wife's a teacher, and she loves those gifts.
Yeah.
What's number 3?
Clipping your coupons and collecting coupon codes.
Number 4, create personalized gifts that you like to do to give to people.
And provide the gift of your time is the last one.
Number 5, provide the gift of your time. Very good. Okay, now we're going to go into
habits to avoid.
4 habits to avoid. What not to do. What's number 1, Nicole?
Research your purchases before you purchase them. Just kind of making sure that what you're getting is worth the money that you're putting into it, and that there's not a better option out there. That could also be a more economical option too when it comes down to it.
Do your research. So you're reviewing to find out if it's a good product, but also finding at a cheaper price, most likely, hopefully.
Yep.
Comparison shopping, do that research. So number 2, don't be afraid to think before making that big purchase. I'm one of those people, not only during the holidays, always give yourself that cooling off time. 24 to 48 hours. What do you think, Nicole?
Oh, I agree. I really hate to spend money. And I kind of have to look at my husband when there's something that I really like. I'm like, oh, I would love to have a new, right now it's a stand mixer. I had a really cool stand mixer and it broke. And they're not cheap. Mm-hmm. And I kind of eye them when I go in, and I go back to looking at the colors like I talked about with the cars. Mm-hmm. But I can't bring myself to spend the money on it because
Is it a stand or a hand mixer?
A stand.
Yeah, we have one of those too. Yeah. So that's a very expensive one, right? So how do you keep yourself from giving into that temptation to buy that stand mixer?
Well, I look to him to be like, all right, is this something that we need to purchase?
Okay.
No.
So he said no.
Well, he would say if I wanted it, but the responsible. Yeah. Mind is.
Have yourself a person that's level-headed and you can go to and say, maybe you should think about that.
Yeah.
Which is funny because we always have the friend we go to that's always like, that's a great idea. You need to have that level-headed friend that says, hey, wait a minute, do you really think you need to spend that kind of money on that?
I'll be that person.
You'll be that person?
Jamie. Don't buy it. Don't buy it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
No. Step away from it.
So what's number 3?
Make a list and check it twice.
So we're going to check that list again, but remember, on this, it's not just for buying presents. It's about buying everything.
Anything.
So if you're cooking, you got to make sure you got the list, right? What'll happen if you go into the store without a list?
Well, right now, if you go into the store without a list for Thanksgiving, you might not get, the basil or the oregano that you need to have for that turkey. Or you might not get a turkey at all because turns out there might be a shortage this year, and Thanksgiving Day shopping is not fun.
Not for you.
No.
For some people, they love it. Impulse buys. Watch out for those impulse buys, right? Because that's where you really start to go overboard. And when it comes to impulse buys, a lot of times, especially when it's for presents, I've noticed the majority of people, when they impulse buy, they're actually buying for themselves. Does that happen in your household?
Those are the items that look the best. It's kind of like when you take your kids shopping and they're like, okay, it's time to purchase for your brother now. And I think he would really like this whatever toy of the moment is that that kid was looking for.
Some people have the mentality of one for them, and one for me.
Exactly.
So if you're going to do that, you got to put it on the list and you got to put it in the budget.
Absolutely.
Number 4, don't wait till the last minute, which is a habit to avoid. And I'm going to be honest, I'm not very good at this. I like to wait till the last minute, but it's probably not okay. Why, Nicole, is it not okay for me to wait till the last minute?
I mean, that guilt impulse buy is probably going to make you spend more money, Jamie.
Because since I've waited so long, now I'm going to feel guilty and I've got to spend more money.
You're more likely to overspend with a pricey substitute.
I've seen that happen. It's a couple of years ago, cell phones were supposed to come and they didn't show up on time. So I was sent out, and it was my fault they didn't show up on time. So I was sent out to start getting things for
you had to pay the price for the cell phone.
So I was the guy that was doing the Christmas Eve shopping, and I knew that I better not come home with not good stuff because my wife wouldn't have been real happy with me because I already screwed up with the cell phone. So, yeah. So I've learned from that, and you're reiterating it. I'm not going to wait till the last minute this year.
I'm going to ask you later if you held true to that promise.
Yeah, I'm going to do my best. So that's it. So let's go back over that again. We had 4 habits to avoid to make the holidays successful. Number 1,
make sure that you are researching your purchases.
Okay. Number 2, don't be afraid to think before making the big purchase. Have that cooling off period.
Number 3 is make a list. Check it twice.
Number 4, don't wait till the last minute. Don't be that guy that's going through the Walmart 24 hours and just picking up anything you can find to wrap it up. That being said, though, if you do wait till the last minute, Walgreens is open. You can get gift cards. Shh, don't tell anybody.
If I get a gift card from you, Jamie, I'll know exactly when you bought it.
The one thing about not waiting to the last minute that I really recommend, because I'm joking about me waiting to the last minute, and that's to buy things, but don't wait till the last minute to save your money for the holidays. Start saving early. A lot of credit unions and banks have things called club accounts. They used to do Christmas club accounts.
Yeah, I think I've heard of those.
So start saving early. The goal is you start saving for the holidays right after the holidays this year.
Okay, so when I get my tax check, maybe?
Yes, always make sure you put a little bit of that back to pay off your debt. A lot of us get our tax check and we go, ooh, crazy, right? No, let's start saving a little bit for the other things like the holidays, paying down debt, maybe go on vacation, but don't spend it all on just fun.
Okay. So the bottom line, Jamie, is don't let your worries about overspending and breaking your budget leave you looking and kind of feeling like the Scrooge or the Grinch this holiday season. Consider looking at your gift giving more on a sentiment side than the dollar value.
I like that because that saves me money, and anytime I can save money, I'm happy.
Make yourself happy by making everybody else happy.
Okay. Carpe Dime is presented by Financial Center First Credit Union. It's produced by me, Jamie Davidson, and Nicole Jackson's back for her second one. Right, Nicole?
You didn't scare me away yet.
I tried. Didn't happen, though.
Financial Center is a 7-time national award winner in the category of adult financial literacy, and our goal is helping you improve your financial life. To learn more, visit fcfcu.com. Like what you hear, subscribe from Google, iTunes, SoundCloud, and the All Indiana Podcast Network, and Spotify.
And don't forget Spotify. Hey, everyone. Stick to that budget. Enjoy the holidays. Have fun. Spend time with the family. It's not about the money you spend. It's about the time you spend. So we've been through a rough one with COVID the last year and a half. So this year, everybody enjoy each other's time. Thank you. And Nicole, thank you.
Thank you, Jamie.
Have a great day.